Am I the asshole for rolling my eyes at my ex's wife when she asked me for compassion part 2? She introduced herself as the kid's mom every single time we went to a PT conference, or she showed up at a medical appointment for our youngest who has some health issues. We actually returned to court twice over this. Ex and her were told by the judge that she was not the mother of the children, and she did not have the right to impersonate me when it came to school or medical settings. The judge also warned that the court would not take kindly to any alienation of the children. Ex's wife tried to claim I was engaging in it, and that the proof was in the kids not calling her mom, even though they were very young when she became their mom. The judge asked for proof and claimed that wasn't proof. The second time, there was a documented incident of her saying she was the kid's real mom in front of them, and the judge restricted certain things she can do. She can't do drop-offs of the kids, and she can't show up to appointments or school meetings that require both parents. That decision pissed her off immensely, but the good thing is, she contacts me far less now, and that works for me. I try to make something like co-parenting work with my ex, and I focus on the kids. But apparently ex and her have been through some stuff. She found out she can have biological children, and they were rejected for adoption. The boys have expressed that they don't like her, which I knew a little about because my ex requested permission for family therapy for them, which I consented to because we already had the boys in individual therapy. But therapy is not helping to foster a closer relationship. She came to me when they had the boys and info dumped all of this onto me at the front door to my house. I almost closed the door on her, which she noticed, but kept talking about her issues and then told me to have some compassion for her and at least hear her out and try to help since we're both the mothers of the boys. I rolled my eyes when she asked me for compassion. I didn't even try to hide it. And I had no sympathy for her. None. I can't say I'm upset that my kids don't like her seeing as I think it would open up the avenue for her to try harder to push me out and would possibly open them up to being alienated against me. She got into another snit at the door and I told her to leave. She was insulting me, but I moved away from the door so I couldn't hear her. She followed up with 10 texts that night, and then my ex told me I owed his wife an apology for rolling my eyes at her. Now, maybe I was wrong to roll my eyes at her like that. Maybe I could have been more mature, so I'll ask, am I the asshole?